The first time we were getting intimate, I was battling cancer and he saw my surgical scar around my neck where the tumor was removed. And the first thing he said was, "Ew, what's that?" Hey, God. Hey, God. Hey. Guys, welcome back to another episode of POV. My name is Nanika Adepa. Now let's have this conversation. So I'm going to get straight to the let's talk part of this episode. I hope you are fine. This week has been amazing. It has been good, and I hope yours was also crazily good. I hope you're also ordering for your careers package and enjoying your lip care journey as I'm enjoying mine. I've been on a lip care journey for a long time and I know it's working for me. So you can DM me and make an order on careers to help you with your lip care journey. Okay? Yeah, period. Now let's get straight into the Let's Talk part of this conversation. This week on Let's Talk, I bookmarked something on X. And so we're going to go through it. This one said, "When did you realize he hated you?" Okay. And there's a whole thread under it, and it will bust your brain. So I'm going to read like 3 or 4, then we'll move into, the tales and confession part of the episode. This one said, "When I was about 4 to 5 months pregnant, my ex told me to get an abortion because he didn't want the baby anymore. I said no and he beat me so that the baby died. Never got pregnant once, never since. And even with special operation, chance of getting pregnant is about 2%. This one is called weapon formed against you. It's not even funny, but it's called weapon formed against you. The next one is, when did you realize that he hated you? When he bragged to his friends about giving me a double black eye and they said, 'Damn, you really put her in her place,' whilst I was cooking them dinner." Yay! That's mad. The next one said, "When he told me I probably liked it when I was being raped." Hey, God. The first time we were getting intimate, I was battling cancer and he saw my surgical scar around my neck where the tumor was removed. And the first thing he said was, "Ew, what's that?" Hey, God. Hey, God. Hey. Or maybe it was immediately after he knowingly took my virginity and he said something along the line like, "Okay, so now when are we having a threesome?" This was me. Be nice to me. And then the hymn said, "If you have to tell people to be nice to you, you need to take a look at yourself because you are actually not that pleasant to be around me. Then why are you with me?" Him. I guess I hate myself. Hey! Damn. 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 Last one. He told me I wasn't educated enough, didn't make enough money to be considered equal to him. He just wanted to be with me because he knew he could manipulate me. That was 10 years ago. I now hold more degrees and more money. Also married a kind man who could never do that. Period. This one is a flip. Flip it on them. Flip it on him. Period. I think I like this one. I like the last one. But you people should stop being with people that don't like you. Like, really, there are certain things that someone you're with, when the person says it to you, you get to know that, nah, this person doesn't like me. This person doesn't want to be with me. This person is probably using me to pass time. Yes, so let's be vigilant, okay, ladies? Let's be vigilant. Now, let's get into the tales and confessions part of this particular episode. Now, last week, in both episodes I released for the week, I forgot to do something. And I know you people wanted to whoop my ass for it. If they posted it on social media, then they made it our business. And since they made it our business, we're gonna make it our business. Now let's get straight into the tales and confessions part of this episode. The stories there, I still get flabbergasted when I read through them. And just so you know, I like the element of surprise, so I don't go through them on my own. My first time reading it is also your first time hearing it. Okay. So yeah, let's just get that out of the way.
Let's have it. Let's have it.
This one says, I'm a girl of 22 years who have been dating a guy for almost 4 years now. This guy is really good and caring. The second year of our dating, he started cheating with this girl who was my junior back in JHS, who I've never spoken to ever since I came to stay in the area almost 11 years now. When I saw it, he claimed no. Fast forward, I helped him got a new job and he's currently working with the company. I was very happy after he got his first salary. He informed me about it. Nana, I'm a hardworking lady. I don't force my man to get me things, so I provide for myself through the help of this man. This man has been good to me, but I don't like the fact that he always asks for something before he gives you money. So I told my man about this, and what man told me was to look for a good paying job. Ending of last year, my man and I got pregnant but took a decision to terminate it due to financial reasons. That same year, my man told me the lady he was seeing whilst with me has gotten married. And I asked him if he was happy about her marriage now. He didn't respond. Later, I noticed that he started this home movie trailers again, seeing a different lady. But this time, the lady is very close to where I stay, but I don't know the exact route or house she lives in. Anytime my man tells me he's coming to me, he gets to my place very late in the night after we spoke in the morning. Fast forward, earlier this year, I told him about my school fees and he opted that I should go and talk to the man. I insisted no because the man only wants sex but nothing else. He then told him that was the only means to get support from him so that I can pay my fees. So I agreed. Lo and behold, after my last menses in January, I met my man during that moment and met the man on the 15th. Even after, I met my man so many times after I met the man. In the following month, I didn't see my menses and told my man we are pregnant again. He told me to go for a scan. I did and we were 7 weeks gone. I told him and he said we should terminate it again. I insisted no, so I visited his mom. Through discussions, I told her I was pregnant. And the mom was very happy and told me not to take any stupid decision that will hurt my life one day. So, after my man had I've informed his mom, he started treating me coldly. I never mind and told him if it's because of the pregnancy that will make us depart from each other, I'm ever ready. My man's main reason for the termination was financial reasons, but I was also looking at my health here. Well, I informed the man I was pregnant and he told me to give birth for him. But I told him I'm still schooling, so I can't, all in the name to take money from him, keep it for hospital visits and other things. This man always attends to my needs whenever I call him. To conclude, my man came back to his senses and apologized to me. And he is ready to father the unborn child and will not allow any man take care of his child. After our peaceful moments, he introduced me to his dad and other family members and told them about our current status. I also informed my mom and uncle, and they have decided to meet the man and his family. And this is taking us to have a knocking ceremony in the next month. Nana, at this point, I'm confused. My man is still seeing this lady who stays close to me. Even yesterday, I visited him at his workplace. I found out the lady has sent him pictures and has used my man's pic as her profile picture. I didn't talk about that anyway. Now I'm carrying my man's child and he is, and that is the end of that particular story. You and I, your man, something is wrong with you people, because I think from beginning, you guys have had an open relationship. You were with him sleeping with another man for money. He was with you also having other girls on the side, to the extent that one of the girls that he was with even got married while you guys were together, while you were busy doing abortions for him. Both of you are not serious. I'm not going to blame him and leave you, because you also, whilst in a relationship, give yourself to another man for you to get money to, even help the relationship grow. So it's both of you that needs to talk. You can sit down and talk to him and tell him that, you know what, right now, both of you have gotten to a place where you are starting a family. And so that's in Kwancha thing must stop. And however it goes will be between you and that your man.
Let's have it. Let's have it.
I'm a 21-year-old girl who is obsessed with this guy. Way back in SHS, there was this guy who has been crushing on me for a very long time. He told me about his feelings about me, but I didn't want to end my relationship. So I told him I'm dating. After SHS, I broke up with my boyfriend and decided not to date again because of my past relationship. But this guy didn't give up on me because he wanted to date. So he keeps trying his best to get me. Somewhere in October, I went to a festival and met this guy and started talking about my past relationship. He also broke up with his girlfriend. He told me he still likes me. Because I wasn't in any relationship, I accepted him. So we started dating. Things were going well. And with us, all of a sudden, this guy changed. I didn't understand why he was doing that. So I confronted him about his attitude towards me, and he will be like he's busy with school and all that. I told one of his friends about what he was doing to me. POV, there's this guy who has also been crushing on me way back in junior high school. I took him as a brother, so I was telling him about my relationship, and he keeps telling me everything is going to be fine. POV, this guy always checks on me, sends me some funds and all that. This guy is in love with me, and I'm also in love with him. For now, I don't know what to do because the guy I'm dating now is not showing any interest in the relationship. We hardly communicate. Okay. That's the end of that one too. If your relationship with your boyfriend is not going well, there's two things you can do. You can either decide to work on it with your boyfriend or walk away. But when you walk away, do not snap into another relationship like you did. After you left your SHS guy. You get me? So get to know this one well, because just as this one was crashing on you, or just as this one is crashing on you, that one was also crashing on you and even waited for you to end the relationship. But yet still, he still misbehaved. Do you get me? Yeah, so take your time, okay?
Let's have it. Let's have it.
I'm a 31-year-old lady who has been married for 10 years and I have 3 beautiful kids. The problem is my husband don't want to have kids anymore. For the past 4 years, I got pregnant 5 times and my husband forced me to abort it because he claimed we are not financially stable. I have tried all the family planning method on earth, but nothing is working for me. Anytime I go for family planning, I always bleed until the injection expires on my system, and others too, my blood pressure is always high. I can't continue killing innocent kids because of him. I don't know what to do, please. I don't know whether I should leave or stay. I'm in dying silence. Keep me anonymous. I mean, you already have 3 kids and your husband knows he's not financially capable of, adding another one to the family. You can get some birth control pills. Okay, go to the hospital. Apart from, the injections and all that, there are some constant birth control pills that you have to actually take them on a daily or anytime you are going to have sex with your husband. Go to the hospital, do more research and get that plan. Okay, you shouldn't leave your relationship or you shouldn't leave your marriage because your husband doesn't want to have kids again. There's no problem in the marriage. The only problem right now is that your husband knows very well that if he adds another human being to that family, there's going to be a problem. I expect that as the wife, you'll be a bit reasonable with him and then find ways, or both of you should sit down and find ways, or tell him that since he doesn't want to have kids, he can get a vasectomy. I don't know even if I mentioned the word right, but that thing where they cut, the man has to go under a knife and then they will cut his way so that his swimmers will not even come and go into your system for you to be able to get pregnant. So that can also work. It is also important that these men also sacrifice something for the relationship. It's not always going to be the women that will be removing their womb and doing family planning. There's also family planning for the man. So the man can also go and do it, since he is the one that isn't even complaining that he cannot take care of, add more children to the family. Okay, don't leave. Okay, yeah.
Let's have it. Let's have it.
I've been in this relationship for almost 2 years now. I won't say it's been a nice experience overall. This man is loving and caring and all, but anytime I pick his phone, I occasionally pick his phone, and when I go through the messages, I always see things that break me. One time I picked his phone and found romantic conversations between himself and a lady. I confronted him and he said someone asked for his phone from him and sent those messages. I saw the same thing again another time, and when I asked him, he gave me the same excuse and even asked me to follow and go and ask the person. I said no. I saw a sex video of him and one lady, and when I confronted him, he told me this girl and some group of people blackmailed him with a video of him bathing and later dragged him and he was forced to have sex with her. He later told me that he doesn't want to tell me about his finances because I don't know how to manage finances. POV, this guy is a great guy. He cares about me more than even my family, but his lies are becoming too much. What should I do? I mean, this is something that I think a conversation can happen. I know you've been asking him and he's been giving you excuses, but you can give him a last chance. And if he still goes ahead and do all that, you can move on. Because I feel like until you stop loving somebody, I guess love is not enough, but sometimes until you stop loving somebody, you don't stop giving them chances to grow. That being said, I'm not also saying that sit down and take in all the bullshit that he's giving you. You can give yourself time and say that, you know what, I'm going to try this for the last time. And you make him understand that you're going to try this for the last time with him. And if you see stuff like that again, you won't want to be with him again. And one thing I would want to literally share with you is this. Sometimes, if you want peace of mind, don't go through your partner's phone. Just listen to your intuition, because going through it to confirm it will break you more. Okay. So listen to your intuition and then just look at his body language. But going to see it gani like this is more painful than anything. So please, okay, stop going through the phone, because you know that he's definitely going to lie to you about it. But certain things about people change when they start stepping out on you, and you need to know those things and then use those things to bookmark how things are going in your relationship. Okay. Yeah. This is a lady I know was very close to him. He later told me that the girl said she's pregnant for him and that he knows the pregnancy isn't his. This guy uses the same iCloud with the girl in question, and he said he can't log out because it's been disabled. I've confronted the girl and she told me that was the truth, but I don't believe them. I've trusted him with all my life because I love him. He lies to me so much, and every time I found out, he comes up with excuses. I want to opt out, but he's been so good to me and I really love him. He also finds it difficult to tell me his stuff, but is able to tell others. Sometimes I have to hear things about him from outsiders and I get shocked because I don't know about them. He bought a car recently and he looked into my eyes to tell me that his grandma gave it to him. So scratch everything that I said earlier. Me, I think personally I have this policy. If I'm with you, or when I'm with you, and another woman comes to tell me that you're pregnant for him, however you will go and find money to do DNA, you do the DNA to confirm to me that it's not yours, or I walk away. I'm going to give you those two ultimatums, so you pick out of it. So if you value our relationship and you know damn well that you did not cheat on me, you're going to do that DNA. I know DNA is not cheap, but if you know very well that is not yours, and his lies too are making it very difficult for you to believe that is not true. Do you get it? So, girl, choose yourself. Okay, I think choose yourself. Scratch what I said earlier. Choose yourself.
Let's have it.
I need advice because of my own sanity. I'm 25 years and I met this guy who is 34 years. I call him K. He's a nice person, but always jokingly says how bad Ewes are. So I'm Ewe and he's an Ashanti. So I had sex with him, and after the sex, he had a clear sharp cut, like he was cut with blade from close to his urine hole to the top of his penis, just because of the area of circumcision. He's saying he has not seen that before and it's not normal. Then he passed a comment like, hey, I just want to know if it is spiritual or it's something that can happen to men during sex. Please help. My dear, I've never experienced it before, but I don't know. So I'll leave the comment section to let us know whether it is normal or it is not normal. Guys, this whole tribalism thing, I've spoken about it over and over again. If you start a relationship with someone, that should be a red flag for you when the person make snarky comments about your tribe or something. Just know that it's going to be a waste of time. Move away and start thinking about how you're going to find someone else that will love you, love your tribe, love everything about you. Okay? I think that's it for this episode. I want to say thank you for watching this episode. Do not forget to subscribe, like, and then share. And please give your reviews on the audio platforms. And to my audio listeners, you know how much I love you. I'll see you in the next video, or you hear from me in the next video or in the next episode. Toodles, have a nice week, and I'll see you on Saturday for another episode. Bye.